Well, gang, I just got the first sample of our very first popcorn out of our popcorn production here. Pretty daggone good popcorn, if I'm honest with you. So we went ahead and we turned this on automatic selling. It really doesn't fluctuate. It's like $10 of fluctuation. I'm not really worried about $10. Now, I think what we're going to do with these, if they'll let me, I don't know, it's not going to let me, never mind. So we'll have to sell these by hand. We'll have to take them somewhere and sell them. But the rest of the ones that we get out of this will all be automatically selling. So that's good. That's a little extra profit for us, which will be nice. Now, today, things we have to do today. Let's take a look at the map here. Show you where we're at. We got to drill this field, right? Other than that, we don't have anything else to do today. Everything else is good to go. We're just waiting on things to be ready to harvest. So, we'll drill this field. We'll see where we're at. We may end up doing some more productions, right? I talked about getting a clothes shop, probably Grandma's house or something similar. Maybe we'll see what we decide to do. But some kind of clothes shop, right? So we've got to get that going. And, yeah. That's pretty much all we have left to do today. So maybe a shorter episode, but we might buy some more land. We don't know yet. We'll have to kind of just see how things go, I guess. And how long it takes us to do things today. So, what do we want? What do we want to put back in there? I guess we might as well just put corn back in there, right? I don't necessarily know if we're going to need any more corn for that production or not. But it is June. I think today is the day to sell a lot of the stuff we have as well, so we've got that going too. There's a couple things to do. Or we can do, I guess I should say. Not to do, but we can do. There's a couple things we can do. There we go. Fertilizer always has an issue with this one. I can't ever find the... I thought it was right here, but I could be wrong. Nope. There it is. It was right there. It's just very finicky. Alright, so let's get corn back in here. Yeah, let's do corn. I like corn. I'm from Ohio, as many of you know, and corn is a abundance in Ohio. That's one of the main things we grow here in Ohio is corn. It's mostly corn and soybeans in Ohio. I mean, there are other things. You can certainly find other things, but it's mostly corn and soybeans. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Completely forgot. I have got to cultivate this first. Let me cultivate it really quick here. I completely forgot about that. So we got more to do than you think. Forgot when we're doing those, it's not a direct drill. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. Seems the new series has been taken kindly, so I appreciate all of you who have watched that, and if you haven't, go check it out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be difficult, but it's going to be fun. I've got some ideas and plans for that series, but it's evidently I have this on create new field. Well, I might as well get down here to the end before I turn it off. At this point. I was going to say, I swear I turned it off, but it kept on going, so, oh well. It's still going. It's still creating a new field. Limit to fields. It should not. It's still making fields. What? You guys see that, right? I'm not going crazy. That is weird. There it goes. Now it's fixed itself. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, the new series. Get some major challenges there. There's going to be some major challenges. It's going to be, it's going to push my limits for sure. But this one's going well. This is episode 9, I believe, now. So we're getting close to the mark we want to be at, like I said, right? So we probably have... Well, this is probably the last thing we'll put in this field, right? We can certainly jump a month today, and maybe that's what we end up doing, right? Because I'm talking about how we don't have a whole lot to do, so we might end up jumping a day, or jumping a few months until we get to something where we can harvest. we'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Let me get around the headland here. At least get to a portion where I can talk to you and look at the menus a little bit. I want to take a look at the used market, see if there's anything out there, like we always do. We do have to buy a few things still. We've got to buy a harvester for the cotton, right? And then I talked about the production already for the cotton. Now, we're going to have a lot of cotton, so I don't know if we're going to put all of that cotton into the production. It probably isn't the smartest thing to do, honestly, because it probably won't get through all of it. Not with the amount of months we have, well, amount of episodes we have left. I would think it probably won't get through all of it, but I could be wrong, right? Guess it just depends on which production we put down. Now, Grandma's house is pretty quick, so we put that one down, possibly. But if we put any of the other ones down, I think they're much slower. A little more realistic, probably, as well. But we'll probably end up doing Grandma's house because I know it is a quick one. And this is a more relaxed playthrough anyway, right? So we're allowed to lease and rent and, you know, use stuff like auto loads. Here it goes. It's doing it again. I didn't turn anything off. What? What is going on with this thing? I swear I didn't. Yeah, it's not even on. It still says allow create. What? What is happening right now? That is bizarre. I'm literally cutting down grass again. What? That is so weird. It is not on. There's like a glitch or something, clearly. Because it is not on allow create new fields right now. And it wasn't doing it over there for a little bit. Now it's back doing it again. That doesn't even make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Wow. Okay, well, that's different. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I just gotta be... And maybe it's just the load that I did of the game. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to probably be a little bit more careful, I guess, moving forward here, because that is not ideal. I'm gonna have to cut this off a little bit. Oh, it's not doing it there. It's just doing the grass. I mean, that is weird. That doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, we got around the headland, so we shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. But man, that's unfortunate. So, like I was saying, you know, we've got some choices to make around the productions, and Grandma's house is probably what we'll end up doing. One, because it really won't be on here for very long before we move to the next map, and two, it's faster, so we'll get through more of the cotton at a faster clip, which means more clothes, which means more money to take on to the next, well, the final two maps, I guess, right? You got the aggro map, and then you've got Silver Run Forest, right? Those are the final two campaign maps, so... Well, what I'm calling campaign maps, at least. The DLC ones are the one that came out of the box. I don't think I'm forgetting any other ones. If I am forgetting another map, let me know for some reason if I'm forgetting one. I don't think so, though. I think that's it. Perhaps I don't have it. Maybe if there's another one. But I don't think so. I think I got them all. Anyway, I'm rambling. So we're going to go around the headland here a second time. And then we'll try to square it off a little bit like we always do and try to get this going. And then hopefully, just after that, we can start drilling this field. These hills are no joke, man. They really are, they're giving us some trouble for sure. It is not the easiest to drill, cultivate, harvest on these hills. I did spend a little bit of money, even though it may not look like it, but I did spend a little bit of money on this field trying to smooth it out, right? Utilizing the tool to smooth it out and hopefully make it easier for the harvesting, especially because that was where we had the most issues with, was the harvesting, right? So I tried, but I don't know if it made any difference or not. I guess we'll have to wait till we harvest it again to find out. The nice thing is we have the windmill there, and it does generate a lot of profit for us every month. So we're not always going to have that, so it's nice to have that with this land we bought. I'm still blown away by that grass, man. That's just driving me insane. That's going to drive me insane all day today. I'm going to think about it all day today. If anybody knows, if anybody's seen that happen before, let me know down below in the comments. Because I literally checked multiple times. It is not on allow create fields. And it was creating a new field in the grass. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and jump into time-lapse here, gang. We're going to get all this done. This is going to be probably a longer time-lapse of some sort, maybe. Because I'll probably do all the rest of the cultivating, and then we'll probably do some, if not all, of the drilling on the time-lapse as well. We'll just have to see where we're at, where we're getting to, I guess I should say, as far as the time goes. I try to keep all my time lapses, even when they need to be long ones. I try to keep them under 5 minutes at them. I mean, that's even the ones that are super long, right? I realistically like them to be around the 2.5 to 4 minute mark, no more than 4. 3 is really the ideal spot. It's the sweet spot, I think. But it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes either I don't have a whole hell of a lot to say to you, so it's best for me just to go ahead and get to work. You know, or there's just not as much to do, so it's a shorter one. Or there's a ton to do, and it just takes forever, and I don't have anything else to talk about right now. And so it takes me longer than, well, the time-lapse, I guess, is longer than I would like it to be because of that reason. Right? I don't know. I'm rambling. Let's get this going here, gang. I kind of squared it off up here, so we'll get going here, and we'll see where we're at when we're done. And I'm sliding. Oh boy. All right, we're nearly done here, gang. We got all of it done. We do need to probably spray this field, though. I could wait to the next episode, like I said, but I think we're going to be skipping a couple of months here. Now, I will need to fertilize this a second application, but I can always do that off camera, right? I don't necessarily have to do it with you on camera. We've done that before, especially in this series, right? Since it's a little bit more relaxed anyway. So we'll probably go that approach once again, honestly. Because we're not going to have anything to do for a while. I could buy more land, certainly. I don't think we necessarily need it, though. I really don't. I think we have enough at current. So I think the best approach would be to skip a few months and go from there. So what we may end up actually doing today, since I said I can do that off camera, what we might end up doing is go ahead and spray the field today. And then let's jump a month. We can fertilize the field together, and then that way, the next episode, we'll be ready to harvest something. Whatever it is first, we'll harvest it. Right? Now, I think we probably should also today look at selling crop, right? We talked about that, the stuff in our silo. I think we have something in there that's best to sell today, I think. We have soybeans, sorghum, and corn. I believe this is soybeans, isn't it? Let me make sure that is a correct statement. Obviously, I was in here looking at the popcorn. It's all the way at the bottom, so bear with me for a minute. I gotta scroll all the way up to the top here. Soybeans. Yeah, technically June and or July is the best. 7150 is that's pretty damn good. Corn is in July. We probably will sell most of that corn. We'll might keep a little bit more. We'll kind of see where we're at between now and the next episode. Well, now and jumping to July, I guess, is what we'll have to really look at, right? And we can kind of figure that out from there. How much we're going to sell next month in July, because we said we were going to do that, right? So let's sell some soybeans first, and then we can decide from there about everything else. Now, soybeans. We want to go to Felsbrunn, which I forget exactly where that is. Let's look at the map. It's going to be easier. It's the train. That's the train. Okay, where is the... It's right here, isn't it? I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right there. I think. It's been a minute. I think I've sold on the train on this one time, I think. So it hasn't been that much. So bear with me for a minute here, gang. Alright. We're in there like swimwear, baby. Let's get down there. Let's get this all unloaded, get the train rented. We can go sell this thing. Alright, we're here. Unloading. I guess I should run over here and try to rent the train. Where the hell's the rent train thing at? It's all the way down here. I don't remember it being down here. I guess it is. I just don't remember it. Train's arriving soon. Perfect. Alright, and then we need to make sure we get this set up. There it goes. Perfect. Okay, we can turn all that off now. Alright, we'll just turn that off for now while we wait on the train here. I don't know how close the train is, or how long it's going to take, but we'll get the train here, and we'll go sell this stuff, huh? Hopefully make some good money. Alright, here comes the train. Took it forever, but it's here finally. Alright, now we gotta back up. Pretty far, actually. Just to get to where we need to be at. That's okay. Man, I love churches like that. Old school churches like that. Big, massive ones with big steeples and everything. I'm a big architecture guy. I don't think we've ever talked about that. I'm a big architecture guy. I almost went into architecture in, like, real life. But then I realized how long you have to actually go to school for architecture. I was like, I didn't want to be in school that long. It's like 8 to 10 years. I didn't really want to do that. All right, off we go. 20,563 liters of soybeans. This should pay us a lot of money. But just looking at the city, man, this is the main reason why this is one of my favorite. This is my favorite map on FS22 from the actual out of the box for sure. I like Silverwood Forest a lot, or Silverwood Forest, Silverwood Forest a lot. But I really like this. I've talked about this, so I'll keep talking about it. But I'm a big fan of the mountains. I love rivers running through cities like this, hilly. This is... If I had my personal choice of somewhere to move, this is where I would move, which is funny because I live in Ohio, which... Well, I live in yeah, go ahead. 147,000. Hell yeah! I live in, well, the southwestern half of Cincinnati, which has some hills. Cincinnati has some hills. But where I'm currently at, I'm on the north part of that, and it's pretty flat, and most of Ohio is that way as well. The southern Ohio is a little hilly, and parts of the north east of Ohio are kind of hilly, but for the rest of Ohio, it's completely flat. So it's funny that I think that's how it is all the time, right? Whenever you live somewhere, you always want to move somewhere else that's not like where you live. Now, when I say hilly in Cincinnati, we don't have mountains like this. It's just hills. It's hills. Just big hills. Valleys, basically. Because of the river, right? That's the reason why. So, we'll jump to 8 o'clock here. I didn't spray, but we're going to spray now, so it really doesn't matter. We can spray it now. It makes no difference. So, we'll spray it now. We'll fertilize it a second time. Why is there a big green line on my screen? What is that? And where did that come from? Oh, I know what that is. I know what it is. It's because I have this still on. But why was it there when we're all the way this far away from there? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're here now, I guess. So, let's just make sure nothing's ready to harvest. It shouldn't be. No. It's not going to be ready for quite a while. This one, maybe another 2 episodes, 1 episode or 2. Well, I say 2 episodes. It's not going to be 2 episodes. I told you after this one, and we're allowed to do it in this series, we're going to jump months until it is time to harvest something. So it'll probably be, let's see, it'll probably be September. Honestly, that's my guess, is when something will be ready to harvest next. But I could be wrong. Let's take a look here. Yeah, nothing out there. So we probably don't need any more herbicide, but I'm just going to fill it up anyway. We're here. Why not? Might as well. Only cost us $687. We're up to $895,000. It's pretty damn good, gang. Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? There you go. There you go. Now, I believe we've got a few pallets of eggs going here. I'm going to look at that really quick while we're doing a thing here. We do. They still have plenty of food, so no concern there. But it looks like there's pallets that spawn up here, too, which is kind of cool. I never utilized that production for the chickens, so that's cool that it spawns up there. Although in this series, if I didn't have the ability to pick up pallets by hand that would be probably pretty painful where I put it at to try to get those out. I'm glad we have that on our side, right? You know what? I don't need to do this, do I? Shit. I'm an idiot. We cultivated. I'm an idiot. Let's just gloss over that for a minute, gang. Let's just gloss over that. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Oh my gosh, what a moron I am. Whew. Can you tell it's been a week, gang? It's been a week. It's been a week for me. Been a real busy week. Not really an excuse here, but I'm just kind of utilizing it as one. Because it's been a busy week, and I got a lot on my mind. One of my my employees is out of office, so I'm running I'm running our company's biggest client by myself, which you really need two people to run it. It's a lot. It's a lot. So anyway, enough of my complaining and rambling about being busy. Just gloss over what I just did there. You didn't see anything. We're gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. I just did a casual little stroll around part of the field. We're fine. Everything's fine. And let's make sure. Yes, it needs fertilized. It also needs rolling, but we're not doing rolling this time. I said screw the rolling this time. I've had enough of that rolling. We're not doing it again. So the nice thing about the sprayer, it's not the whitest sprayer, but it is fast, right? We're just cruising through here. No problem. So I don't think we even need to necessarily put in a mini time-lapse here. The time-lapse would be maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I guess I could make it a 2-time or something like that, and it would be a little bit longer, but it's not even worth it. I mean, we're going to be done with this, and by the time I stop talking and cut off the recording, hit the recording again, we'll be almost done with it. So we're just going to let it be, and maybe we'll do a little bit of a different approach than what I normally do. Normally I just do a jump cut, but maybe we'll just spread the fertilizer without saying anything for a little bit, unless I think of something to say. I think we're done there, gang. Yeah, we're done. So with that, we're going to leave the episode there, gang. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my little duff there on spraying the field when we didn't need to spray it. But, you know, yeah, mistakes happen, right? Accidents happen. At least I didn't do the whole field before I realized it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. It's especially helpful because it's free and it helps me get this video out to more people. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, or ideas, if you want to make fun of me for being a moron, let me know down below. And until next time, I'll catch each and every single one of you in the next episode.